The relationship between Major, Scarlett Johansson's character, and my character, who's creating the ghost in the shell, were strong enough, complex. There were so many layers to put all together, so I was excited in a way. I didn't know how I was going to play it because it was a difficult part, but I was excited by the challenge of it. She's fun to work with. She works hard. She's straightforward when she wants to know something. She doesn't like, to go around things. She's very easy to work with. She's been a hard worker, really regular, professional, loving what she was doing. Moments were difficult sometimes because she was alone on the journey of it, and it's not an easy emotional journey for Major. But I think our relationship made it, truthful and special. We feel that there's a real link between Major and my character. So Rupert and I, we had our discussions about that. So most of the time, the first takes, I was doing a lot of emotional takes, and then the scientist was coming at the end. That was the deal.
When I got the job, I got very excited about it because I was aware of the anime. I saw it when I was a teenager. And then all of a sudden you have to do this live action version of something so loved. And it was an awesome ride. It really was. The fans are going to be very happy. There's so many things. There's like all these little Easter eggs for the hardcore fans they can find from the manga and from the anime and the standalone complex. Scarlett's incredible. Scarlett is she's the biggest female star in the world and the sweetest person. So I loved working with her. And the rest of Section 9, they were incredible. They were awesome. The visual style of the film is so incredible. So if they go in and watch it in 3D, they're going to see something they have never seen on a big screen before.
Yeah, I saw it first when I was at art school many years ago, like 20-something years ago, I guess now, which ages me terribly, but it really haunted me, it really stayed with me, and I guess I just images and ideas and themes in that film have really were the reason that I wanted to do this. The first thing I did was I went back through Standalone Complex, the Ghost in the Shell anime, and Innocent, and I just pulled stills from them, and I made a wall of just ideas and themes, and then I reduced that down to a 100-page graphic novel that I then wrote the story to, and that kind of became the Bible, really. It was quite an instinctive thing that I did over a weekend, and I wasn't really expecting it to kind of stay like that, but I guess that was the stepping stone. At this moment in time, she is at the summit of this cyberpunk kind of world. She's so brilliant in action. She's so visceral. She trains so hard to be a tactical military operative, and yet she has this deep emotional resonance that I think you don't get with a male lead. She's got a real emotionality and a femininity to her, but also she's incredibly dangerous. I hope people ask questions about it, but I hope it affects people. I think too few big films leave you with anything, and I really hope this film resonates long after you leave the cinema.
What drew me to the role, I think, was this really complex inner life that this character is living, and this unique set of circumstances that she finds herself in, and trying to kind of get this sort of figure out what the end was going to be to really make a kind of two-dimensional character come to life and be multi-dimensional. This film really is sort of like a Valentine for the original series and the Japanese animation. I mean, to just relive that or redo it would have been, there's nothing you can't really win there, you know what I mean? It's like fighting a war you can't win, but to be able to be inspired by the work like so many artists are, and really, have Rupert use his full visual vocabulary to, just create an immersive, explosive experience for the audience it's rad, I hope audiences are just really entertained. I make films to entertain people, and if they are thought-provoking or cause some level of introspective, thought, that's also a plus. But I think first and foremost, I hope people are really entertained. I have a lot of sympathy for the character. I think she's a really soulful character, and I think just being able to, embody somebody who is, complex and thoughtful and compassionate and sensitive, and those are I like the complexity of the character.